The summer of 1947. A rancher named Mac Brazel discovers something unusual in his pasture. It's debris, it's like nothing he's ever seen. This is where it begins. The mystery of Roswell, New Mexico. Roswell quickly becomes synonymous with UFOs. The incident ignites our imaginations. It makes us question what's out there. Could it be true? Did an alien spacecraft really crash in the desert? The world wants to know. The Roswell Incident is a story of secrecy, confusion and speculation. It's a tale that has captivated the public for generations. It's a story that continues to fascinate and intrigue us today. What really happened at Roswell? This essay will explore the events of that summer. We'll delve into the theories, the evidence and the cultural impact of the Roswell Incident. Buckle up, it's going to be a bumpy ride. It's early July 1947. The summer sun beats down on the arid landscape of New Mexico. The world is still in the throes of recovery from the devastating impacts of World War II. Nations are rebuilding and people are trying to return to a sense of normalcy. However, global tensions remain high. The Cold War is beginning to cast its long, ominous shadow over international relations. In a remote part of New Mexico, far from the bustling cities and political centers, something inexplicable occurs. This mysterious event takes place on a ranch near the small, unassuming town of Roswell, a place that will soon become infamous. Mac Brazel, a diligent foreman at the Foster Ranch, is out on his routine task of checking for stray sheep. The dry, dusty air is filled with the sounds of nature. As he surveys the land, he stumbles upon a field littered with strange, scattered debris. The debris is spread over a wide area, much larger than any typical wreckage he has ever encountered. The material is lightweight and metallic, unlike anything he has seen before. It shimmers oddly in the sunlight. Brazel is both intrigued and puzzled. This material is unlike anything he has ever come across in his years on the ranch. Driven by curiosity and a sense of duty, Brazel gathers some of the debris, carefully collecting the pieces that seem the most unusual. He takes the gathered debris back to the ranch, his mind racing with questions and possibilities. Back at the ranch, he discusses his strange find with his neighbors, hoping they might have some answers. They too are baffled by the strange material. It defies their understanding and experience. Days later, after much deliberation and growing curiosity, Brazel decides to report his findings to the authorities. He makes the journey into town. He tells Sheriff George Wilcox about the debris, describing it in detail. The sheriff listens intently, his interest piqued. Sheriff Wilcox is puzzled. He has never heard of or seen anything like it in his years of service. Realizing the potential significance of the find, Sheriff Wilcox contacts the local Army airfield, hoping they might have the expertise to make sense of the mysterious debris. The military reacts swiftly. Major Jesse Marcel, an intelligence officer at the Roswell Army Airfield, is assigned to investigate. Marcel visits the debris field with Brazel. He examines the unusual material firsthand. The material is like nothing Marcel has ever encountered. It's incredibly strong, yet remarkably lightweight. It doesn't bend or break easily. Some of it has strange symbols on it. Marcel is both curious and concerned. Marcel collects the debris. He carefully loads it into his staff car. He returns to the base. He shows the material to his commanding officer, Colonel William Blanchard. Blanchard is alarmed by what he sees. Blanchard orders a press release. The release is picked up by local newspapers. It announces that the Army has recovered a flying disc. The news spreads like wildfire. The Roswell Incident becomes a national sensation. The excitement is short-lived. The Army abruptly changes its story. General Roger Ramey, Blanchard's superior, issues a new statement. This statement contradicts the previous one. He says the debris is not from a flying disc. Ramey claims the object was a weather balloon, specifically a downed weather balloon from a classified project called Mogul. The project uses high-altitude balloons to monitor Soviet nuclear tests. The public is skeptical. The weather balloon explanation seems far-fetched to many. The debris described by witnesses doesn't match a weather balloon. The military's sudden change of heart raises eyebrows. People suspect a cover-up. Despite the official explanation, whispers of a conspiracy begin to circulate. Had the government recovered something truly extraordinary, something they didn't want the public to know about? The seeds of doubt are sown. The Roswell incident fades from the headlines, but it never truly goes away. Rumors persist. Witnesses come forward with stories of their own. Some claim to have seen the crashed craft, while others say they saw alien bodies. A local undertaker, Glenn Dennis, reports an unusual increase in military activity at the local hospital. He receives a call about child-sized caskets and is told to forget the call ever happened. Decades later, a nurse who allegedly treated an injured alien at the base comes forward. Her story is both chilling and compelling, as she describes the alien's appearance and the craft's interior in detail. These accounts, though often second-hand or lacking physical evidence, fuel speculation. They add to the mystique of the Roswell incident and keep the possibility of extraterrestrial visitation alive in the public imagination. The Roswell incident becomes a cultural phenomenon. It captures the imagination of writers, filmmakers and artists, becoming synonymous with UFO sightings and government cover-ups. Books and movies like The Day the Earth Stood Still and Close Encounters of the Third Kind explore themes of alien visitation. They reflect the growing fascination with the possibility of life beyond Earth. Television shows dedicate episodes to the Roswell incident. Documentaries dissect the evidence, analyze witness testimonies, and present different theories. The debate rages on, was it a weather balloon or something more extraordinary? Roswell becomes a pilgrimage site for UFO enthusiasts. They flock to the town, hoping to catch a glimpse of the unexplained. The town embraces its connection to the incident, hosting an annual UFO festival. In the 1970s, interest in the Roswell incident resurges. A retired Lieutenant Colonel, Jesse Marcel, gives an interview. He reveals startling new information. He claims the debris he recovered was not from this Earth. Marcel's testimony reignites the controversy. Researchers and investigators flock to Roswell. They interview witnesses, examine documents, and try to piece together what really happened. Several books and articles are published. They challenge the official weather balloon explanation. They present compelling evidence to suggest a cover-up. The government, however, remains tight-lipped. The debate intensifies. Skeptics dismiss the new evidence as unreliable. Believers see it as confirmation of what they've suspected all along. The truth, it seems, is still out there. In the 1990s, the US Air Force conducts an internal review of the Roswell incident. It releases a series of reports. These reports attempt to address the lingering questions and controversies. The Air Force maintains that the crashed object was a weather balloon. However, it acknowledges that some of the debris recovered from the crash site was part of a top-secret project called Mogul. Mogul used high-altitude balloons to monitor Soviet nuclear tests. The Air Force claims that the unusual materials found at the crash site were from these balloons. This explanation, however, fails to satisfy many skeptics. The Air Force's reports are met with mixed reactions. Some believe the government is finally coming clean. Others believe they are still withholding information. The debate continues. Despite years of investigation and debate, the Roswell incident remains an enigma. Many questions remain unanswered. What exactly did Mac Brazel find on that fateful day in 1947? Was it simply a weather balloon, as the government maintains? Or was it something more extraordinary, something extraterrestrial? The lack of definitive answers only adds to the mystery. The Roswell incident continues to fascinate and intrigue us. It speaks to our innate curiosity about the unknown. It taps into our desire to believe in something beyond ourselves. The possibility of extraterrestrial life, however remote, is a tantalizing one. It forces us to confront our place in the universe. It makes us wonder if we are truly alone. The Roswell Incident is more than just a UFO story. It's a cultural touchstone. It's a story that has captured our imaginations for over 70 years. It's a story that continues to be debated, analyzed, and reinterpreted. Whether you believe in UFOs or not, there's no denying the impact of the Roswell Incident. It has shaped our views on extraterrestrial life. It has fueled countless books, movies, and TV shows. It has even spawned a thriving tourism industry in Roswell, New Mexico. The Roswell Incident is a reminder that the truth can be elusive. It's a reminder that sometimes the most compelling stories are the ones without easy answers. It's a story that will continue to be told and retold for generations to come.
And you, what do you think about this topic? Have you heard about the Roswell incident before? Do you believe in the official version? Leave your comment. If you found this content interesting, subscribe to the channel, comment, and leave your like. Thank you very much and see you in the next video.